see the board and stuff too?
Yes.
It looks on a funky angle.
No, I can see you and the board.
What we see in the back?
No, I don't see that sign. On this camera, I don't see that sign. I only see you and the board and that calendar. On
All right.
this one, I can see behind you.
Okay. It's not.
Mm-hmm. And there too.
There it is. Gaining momentum. Gaining momentum. Gaining momentum. Gaining momentum. DJ, cut it off. Hello. This is Monday Night Sales Mastery. My name is Brian McNeill. I am a sales coach par excellence, which is French for I am good at it.
Yeah.
Each Monday night, we bring a 30-minute block of instruction for free. And each Monday night, in these 30 minutes, I attempt to give you something that you can use right away.
Right away.
Right away. Something that's immediately actionable.
Right now?
Yep, right now. So, how much do you charge for your stuff? What's your price?
Corey's on. Ursula's on.
Hello, Ursula. Hello, Corey. Ursula's a new Facebook friend.
All right, Ursula.
All right. So, how much do you charge? Now, if you're not ready, that question will throw you. I have a whole page of notes that I want to get covered tonight. So, I'm going to try to just give you a lot of meat, a lot of cake and a very little frosting. I'm just going to go right to it because every Monday night I run out of time. So, I'm going to just try to keep going tonight, okay?
If you want to get added onto the mailing list to get some extra nuggets later on or just to follow back up, go ahead and pop your email address in the comment section and we'll capture it. Hey, Everett, good evening.
All right, let me kill some stuff first. Let me just get to it. Okay. There are such thing as bad selling words. Bad selling word. A bad selling word is a word that takes you further away from the sale. A good selling word is a word that brings you closer to the sale. I just want to kill a couple of them real quick. And me as a sales coach want you to never say bad words in front of your clients or potential clients. Just some words that you never say in their presence.
Hey, Jamona.
Real quick, I'm going to go through this fast, okay? One is sell or sold. I sold the Joneses, I sold the Thompsons, I sold the Williamses. Don't say those words in the presence of your clients because they don't want to be sold to. Replace the word sold, replace it with the word help or helped.
Thank you, Ursula. Write that down. That's
Don't say
good.
sold or sold. Replace it with help or helped. And it fits beautifully every time. I help the Joneses, I help the Thompsons, I help the Williamses. I help more than anyone else. I've been helping people to sell better for more than 26 years. Help, 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 help. Don't sell, 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 sell. Think of it that way, okay?
All right.
Don't say...
All right, Jerry, we got you. Thank you so much.
Don't say sign or signature.
Hey, Jamila.
That's right. Don't say sign or signature. Man, I sign this right here. We can get it started. Sign this. I need your signature. I feel like I'm about to sign my life away. We all know that. Don't say sign or signature. Replace it. I'm just going to go real fast tonight. I use autograph.
Jared said you helped him quite nicely. And yes, Everett, this is the best Facebook page for you to be on. Either or will be simultaneously broadcast right now this evening.
Either on the Improve Your Sales Now forum or on Brian Keith McNeill's page. Okay? Autograph or okay the paperwork or approval. That's what you wanted to offer. Okay?
What about John Hancock?
Your John Hancock works fine. John Hancock works fine. Your name works fine. Just don't say sign or signature. Okay?
Or fill out some paperwork.
Fill out some paperwork is fine. And another real bad one I don't want you to say is contract. Yeah, Don't say contract. Say agreement. Agreement.
Ursula taking some good notes.
Thank you, Ursula.
I
Thank
have
you.
to type tonight. Thank you, girlfriend.
And don't say payment
Oh,
or down payment. Don't say that, okay? Don't say that. Don't say payment or down payment. I say terms or upfront money. Upfront money. I like to use the word money as often as possible.
money.
Money or money. I want you guys, I like to say it often as possible in front of my clients. I don't know, it just makes me feel good to say it.
I like when you say, I'm going to charge you a lot of money.
Is this going to be expensive?
Yes.
Yes, it is. I like to say that. Okay? It gives them a chance to get the wrong impression.
That's
Even
right.
if you are expensive, it's still a wrong impression. Now, the last bad word I'm going to say is the one we're going to stick on. Price.
Oh, that'll get you.
What's your price?
That'll get
Well,
you.
my price is, don't say price anymore. Your stuff does not have a price. If you're in a service industry and you offer an intangible service, it's not price. Sweaters have a price.
Ah.
Okay? A car
Ursula
has
had a
price.
question on the board.
Okay, what's the question?
What about investment?
Initial investment.
Okay.
I like that for upfront money. Down initial investment is great. Okay? Although sometimes you get some snarky salespeople. What do you mean? What am I investing in? If you're prepared to defend that, then use it. Okay? But don't say price. Okay? Because an intangible service does not have a price. You're sold by the things that they can't see. You're sold through the story. You're sold by your intellectual property. That's what sells. Replace the word price, and I'm going to show you why. Valued at. Valued at. Or offered for. I make it available to you for. I make my services available to you for. I offer my services for. My services are valued at, but not a price.
Right.
Not a price. Valued at, offered for, made available to, not saying the word price.
No price.
Okay? Now, Ursula, is she still on?
Yes, she's rocking and writing all kind of notes. She got my job. I'm glad.
I'm glad, Ursula. If Ursula was in front of me right now, her and I would be role playing.
All
Because
right.
what I would ask Ursula is, Ursula, so I understand you do whatever it is she does. How much do you charge for that? What would you say? How much do you charge? What would you say? Now, I say all the time that my wife is my star pupil. So earlier tonight, I thought I was going to catch her off guard. So she was doing something, she was busy, and I was doing something busy too. And I was on purpose not looking at her, trying to play it off to see if I could trip her up. I said, baby, as I was doing something, how much do you charge for your stuff? And I was wanting to see what she would say. And I thought that I would catch her in a casual mode and she'll spit out a number. But to her credit, she didn't. I want you guys, if someone asks you how much do you charge, I do not want you to tell them.
You do not want us to tell them.
Do not tell them how much you charge.
Why, pray tell?
Until you do not tell them how much you charge, until you believe they fully understand what your service is and what fully your service is. If they don't fully understand what you do, it's too early to tell them how much you charge. If they don't fully see value in what you have, no matter what number you charge, it is too high. So don't tell them your price until you believe and you get to decide that they fully understand what it is that you do. So, Lisa, I'm going to ask you to role play it with me. Go ahead and ask me how much I charge. Do it like in a scene like someone would typically do.
So, how much do you charge for your coaching?
For my coaching?
Yeah.
Now, are you talking about for you or for someone else?
For me.
For you?
For anybody. Like, I just want to know, like, how much do you charge so I can
Okay.
have an idea of what I need to get together to spend.
Awesome. Well, I'm a sales coach. Do you need a sales coach?
Yes, that's what I'm asking you. So how much do you charge for yourself?
Okay, great. Well, here's how it works. With me, it starts with a conversation. We talk about what you're doing.
Blah, 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 blah. I heard all of your, I heard your story and all of your pictures and everything else.
I don't do any pictures.
I get it. Whatever you call it. I'm tired of the back and forth. I know that I want, you sound like you're good.
Okay.
I just don't know whether or not I can afford you. I just want to know what your price is.
Well, I don't know if you can afford me either. You might not be able to, actually. But here's how it works. It starts with a conversation with me. Now, before you and I discuss price, your terms, you and I are going to have a conversation first. Because if we don't find a good fit here, it doesn't matter how much I charge. It's always fit before fee with me. So we have to determine if it's a good fit first. Okay? So you can keep playing that. Say the person don't want to tolerate that either. Okay? Let's say they're more boisterous. Keep going.
Yeah, I understand the fit before fee. I understand all of that. I've seen you. I've seen your stuff. I really want to know what, like, ballpark idea how much you would charge.
Well, I don't ballpark anything. But I will give you a number if you're really, really that adamant about it. Do you really, really want to know?
I really do want to know how much you're charging. I don't see any reason to continue in the conversation if it's not anywhere in the range of what I can afford.
Awesome. Here's how it goes, okay? I do a trial coaching session with someone before I determine if I'm going to accept them as a client, and then we'll talk about my final terms. Now, I'll tell you about the trial coaching session if you want to know.
Okay.
Okay. A trial coaching session with me is very involved. It's going to last about 2 hours, hour and a half to 2 hours. And we'll either do it in person or the phone. What works better for you, in person or the phone?
In person.
In person. Awesome. So we'll sit down. I'm going to have you bring a notebook, and at the end of that session, you will have written a lot of stuff.
And how much does that cost?
I will tell you.
Okay.
It'll be very involved, but you will know that you are much better at selling your services after that one trial coaching session.
How long before you
I'm
going to
tell you right now.
Cost?
Okay? After that session, you're going to know it.
Okay.
Now, I charge $197 for a trial coaching session with me.
Okay.
Do you want to give it a try?
And after the trial coaching, how much do you charge for that after that?
I'll tell you that at the end of the trial coaching session and not before.
So if I take the trial coaching and then I need to know before I even go into the trial coaching whether or not I can afford to take your additional coaching, or else I'm just throwing my money away.
Either. No, it won't be. You won't be throwing it away. I've had people tell me they feel like they earned $2,000 on that trial coaching session, and even though I charged them $100 at the time. So that's how it works. Now, let's say, for example, they don't want to tolerate that if they won't go. If we're going to play games, we're going to play mine, okay?
Okay.
I want you to never, no matter how boisterous they get, how tough they get, never tell how much you charge until you fully explain what it is. Yes, ma'am. Did you have something?
Everett said, does that apply for a product as well?
A product is different, okay? A product is a thing that if they give you the money for it and they're going to take it with them, if you mean a product like that. Now, Everett sells a product, but it's also an intangible product. Okay. His also has to be sold with a story. Okay. Okay, so it's not the same thing with Everett's.
So in his case, he would use the same...
Yes, he would not just tell a number until they know what they're getting. I don't want you to just spit out a number because until they fully understand it, Everett, it's too high. No matter, even if it's $10, it's too high if they don't fully understand it.
If a person doesn't see the value, then it costs too much.
Speaking of which.
Now, going back to if you're going to play games and you're going to play mine.
If we're going to play games and we're going to play mine is a mantra that I say in my head when I'm dealing with difficult people. Okay, if we're going to play games, we're going to play mine. And I might suggest that you adopt that mantra too.
I might suggest it as well. And if I might add, particularly for those that sell services, and I don't want to interject too much on the broadcast, but that if a person is difficult to manage during the inquisition, how much more difficult will they be after they have given you some money?
You know what? It's amazing that you said that, because right here, I wrote, and everyone should learn this, people seeking deals, the people that try real hard to get a deal from you, they are hard to deal with after the sale. People seeking deals, people going through all these, they're hard to deal with, and you get to decide if you want to take on that headache or not. I promise you, the clients that you don't accept don't cause you problems. It's the ones that you do accept that do cause you problems. All right, I'm moving slowly.
Ursula said, that's what I was thinking. 9:14, darling.
9:14. I got a lot to cover. Okay. And it's going to just be like bulletized. Your price for your services are not high or low.
Absolutely.
They're not. It's a relative value.
Check and check.
For example, there are some people you can tell them that you charge $2,000 for your services, and that's going to seem really, really low to them. And there are other people that you tell you charge $2,000 for your services, that's going to seem really, really high to them. So what's the difference? It's the person you're offering your services to. It's a relative value. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Make peace with your number.
Ursula, thank you so much for all of your
I'm loving Ursula.
The notes. I
am loving Ursula. I'm going to tell you a real quick story. When I was an over-the-road salesperson, we sold home improvement, and I was almost always top salesperson, first or second place. And there was one month, and the guy that went with me a lot of times, it was my buddy Thomas. He was with me a lot of times. And at the end of one month, the owner of the company brings his book out, and he's showing, okay, this is the sales we've had for the last few months. And he was named the sale and the salesperson's name. Mm-hmm. Okay, this Williams job was sold by Brian. This Thompson's job was sold by Brian and Thomas together. This job was sold by Brian. This job was sold by Thomas. And then he interspersed some of his other salespeople's names. And at the end of it, he went like two months of stuff, all the sales made. And my name was called a lot, and so was Thomas's name called a lot. And he was talking about how Brian and Thomas sell the most, but they never lower their price. Mm. They never do. And why not? It's because I didn't want to. I didn't want to.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
And the other salespeople were whining about everybody wants a lower deal. Everyone tries to negotiate. And I was honest. I couldn't remember the last time anybody tried to negotiate with me. Because I told them up front, I'm going to give you a good deal as good as I can do. And that's that. Okay?
Right.
And if they say, geez, that's too high, I told you I'm going to take care of you. Okay? That was it. And I never talked about my money anymore. If they was like, man, I would go back to selling, which is another note. If your client really believes...
Thank you for the likes, comments, likes.
If your client really, really believes that your price is too high, mm-hmm. it means they're not yet sold.
Absolutely.
They're not yet sold
on the value. They don't yet see the value. Absolutely.
So you got a choice to make. If they don't see the value, you can start over mm-hmm. and give them some value, mm-hmm. or start over another time, or abort the mission. Because until they see the value, or I would go back to selling, is what I would do. I would go back to what's called hurt and rescue selling. And I'm going to interject that real quick. Hurt and rescue selling. This is my personal favorite selling modality. One of the classes I teach is on selling modalities, selling ways of thinking, including features and benefits, Socratic, consultative. But hurt and rescue is one I like.
Thank you for the likes. Okay? Thank you for the likes.
Hurt and rescue means you never cause pain, but you uncover pain that's already there. Mm-hmm. When you talk to a client, you uncover pain or uncover a lack or uncover a problem that's already there. So step one is uncover pain. Uncover pain. Don't cause pain, but uncover pain. Okay? Step two is talk about that pain. Talk about it briefly.
Absolutely.
Briefly. A couple of sentences.
Blah, 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 boom.
A couple of sentences. That's mm-hmm. it. A minute. They already know they have pain. I want you to talk about it so that both of you see that you acknowledged it. But that's it. And then get off of it. Step three. Talk about how expensive it is to stay in that pain. Mm-hmm. To stay in it. What does this cost you? And it's not just money. It's an aggravation, frustration, wasted time. How
That's
expensive
right.
it is to stay in that pain. And then, step four, you rescue them. Rescue them with what you offer. So I'm a sales coach. I'm a role player with Lisa right now.
Okay.
I'm going to go through it kind of quickly too, but I want everyone to see the steps. Mm-hmm. So Right now, Lisa, you understand you're an empowerment coach. Right now, are you bringing in, do you have enough clients to make you happy and have you financially fit?
I'm getting there.
You're getting there. Does that mean you're not there right now?
Not exactly where I should be.
How long have you been in that condition, not earning the money that you should?
Probably a few months now.
A few months right now? Wow. Just a few months?
Yeah.
How long have you been in business?
A couple of years now.
So at one time you were rocking in sales, and lately it's gone off, or have you ever really been rocking in sales?
Probably haven't really been rocking in sales.
Okay. So if you keep going like you're going right now, that means that every month you're going to bring in less money than what you could. Is that close to true?
I'm trying to move things up. I'm trying to get things better.
All right, but if you just keep on going the way you've been going, is it like that you're going to make more money, less money, about the same?
Hopefully more money.
Hopefully more money. Hope is not a strategy, my sister.
I know.
Well, look, I'm a sales coach. If you let me help you, I believe we can greatly shortcut the time that it takes to help you to get from where you are to profitably offering your services. Would you like to give me a try so I can show you how this works?
What does it cost to give it a try?
Well, it don't cost anything yet. I will charge you something.
Okay.
But first I want to know, would it be worth it for you to give it a try?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, that's the other thing too. Now I uncovered pain, and she didn't give me a strong enough pain for me. So I went back into it. She said, "Oh, it's only a couple of months." So I had to say, "How long you been in business?" So I had to bring her back because her pain didn't seem big enough for me. So I determined that. So I had to help her to make her pain a little bit bigger. Y'all see how that went? I talked about how expensive it is, how much every single month she's going to bring in less money than she could unless she let me rescue her, unless she allows me to rescue her. By the way, who asks you how much your stuff costs? Why would anyone ever ask you how much is your service? There's really only one reason why.
They're thinking about getting you?
Yes.
They're thinking about hiring you?
That's the only reason why. They're trying to see if it'll fit them. But that is not enough of a reason for them to say yes or no.
Right.
So how much do you charge? I charge $2,000. Okay. Now that's only been the information they have. They don't know what they're getting for $2,000. They don't know how long it lasts. They don't know anything. So don't do that to yourself. By the way, as a philosophy, I almost never believe them when they say they can't afford it. What happened?
This one is trying to reconnect.
Okay.
This one is still on.
I almost never believe anybody when they say they can't afford it.
Anyone that's on the Improving Your Sales Now forum that is intermittently getting connectivity issues, please join to Brian Keith McNeill's page directly, and the entire broadcast will be shared to Improve Your Sales Now at the end of this broadcast.
Yes. I don't believe people when they say they can't afford it. I don't, as a philosophy, and I'm going to encourage you to adopt that philosophy. If they say they can't afford it, typically means they're not yet sold on it enough. Okay. Because I know even poor people buy Jordans. Okay? I know people always find money for what they want. So I choose, as a philosophy, not to believe people when they say they can't afford my services. I assume that I have not yet effectively sold the value. If they saw $10,000 value in me, and I ask them for $200, it's an incredible deal, and they'll find that $200.
Right.
If they saw $50 in value, and I ask for $200, there's no way.
It's $924.
You're kidding me? Oh gosh.
You need to wrap up and offer your
All
extended class.
Last word I want to give you. I need to give them this word. Dollarization. Dollarization. I wrote a great article back in August of 2013. Dollarization. And I didn't invent the word. I think I got the word from Selling the Invisible by Jeffrey Fox is where I learned the word from. But I kind of Brianized it. But I wrote an article called Dollarization. And I just, right before the show, I had to Google my own article. So I did a Google search on the word dollarization by Brian McNeill, and my article came up. Okay? And what it is, basically, if you cannot justify your services in a dollar amount, it's going to be hard to get the money. Mm-hmm. For example, a plumber making a $100 service call. That can be expensive. It costs $100 just for me to check it out. Or he can make a $100 service call that saves the $1,000 carpet. Okay? Mm-hmm. Right? So that's how you have to dollarize it. I use a massage therapist. How much money does she earn for her client by giving them a massage that they paid for? It's a great article. You should look it up.
Absolutely. Now, the other thing is I want to remind everyone of the phone number. We got some glare, so I want you to call out the phone number.
Okay. 919-345-4893.
And anyone that calls that number.
Anyone that calls this number here, you're going to get a free phone consultation. Just give me a call. Phone consultation. And we will talk about you and your business spelling account. Consultation. We'll talk about you and your business. You'll just call that number. It'll take 15-20 minutes. We'll do a free phone consultation. As you can see, Monday nights go so fast. I never get a chance to finish everything in my notes.
30 minutes goes like that.
It goes like that. So what I do on Wednesday evenings, on Wednesday nights, I do a deep dive into whatever we talked about on Wednesday.
Ursula says she's a massage therapist.
Wonderful. I have an article for you, Ursula. On Wednesday night, I do a deep dive talking about this. I take my time on Wednesday night, and it's much more interactive. I'm sitting down. I can talk to you directly, but we talk about these things on Wednesday night. But I charge for the Wednesday night. That's my private Facebook group, and I charge for that $25 per month. Per month. So for $25 per month, you get private coaching session with me through my group. You'll get access to the group. You'll get all my videos. I got like 70-something videos. You get a lot of perks. And everyone that takes part in Wednesday nights, you get a lot out of Wednesday nights. And I'm inviting you to do the same. What time is it?
It is now 9:27.
Woo! 9:27. All right. Let's say, for example, you charge a lot. Here's a great line.
The number is 919-345-4893.
Starts with a phone call with me. You have a choice to make, every one of you that sell an intangible service. You can apologize for your high price up front at one time. Or you can apologize for poor quality. Okay? I charge a lot because I want to be able to provide a lot. Yes. That make sense?
Absolutely.
All right. So anyway, this is a free phone consultation. I know you will get value. It's my time.
That's your time, but that's not your song.
Around the Way, girl, is not my song. All right. When this broadcast ends,